Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. HTM here. In this video, we're going over the best stealth build in Fallout 4, which is going to be perfect for you if you like to sneak, snipe, and one-shot enemies. Stealth builds are definitely a very unique playstyle, where you focus on staying undetected and the highest damage attacks possible. In this video, we'll go over our best stealth build guide, including the best weapons, armor, perks, special allocation, companions, and much more. So if you want to be that sneaky assassin in Fallout 4, this is going to be the video for you. Let's jump right into it. So first up, just a quick build overview, and how do you know if a stealth playstyle build is for you? Well, as we said in the intro, this build is all about remaining undetected so that you'll gain that massive damage multiplier for being in sneak, and then obviously amplifying that through the roof with different perks, which we'll explain in just a minute. But yeah, if you like focusing on those max damage headshot, one-shot kills from range, then this is definitely the playstyle for you. The downside, obviously, is that you need to be a little bit slower in your playstyle. You need to be more methodical, setting up all your shots ahead of time. You'll be most effective when you have a lot of range, a lot of distance, so playing outdoors in the wide open is going to be best, and you'll be at a disadvantage in close quarters. Having a silenced pistol or a combat knife is going to be essential in those situations. We'll talk about weapons in just a minute, but overall your HP and your survivability is going to be a little bit lower on this build because you are essentially a glass cannon. Now, in terms of your stats for a stealth build, the main two stats you're going to want to focus on are agility and perception. High agility, of course, is going to be very important for stealth and sneak attack setups, especially with perks like Sneak, Demolitions Expert. Agility is also useful for stealth damage multiplying perks like Ninja, Mr. Sandman. We'll go over the perks in just a second here, but perception too, also very important. You're going to need that for sniper as well as VATS accuracy. You can collect bobbleheads, of course, for permanent bonuses that increase your skill in those areas. And in later levels, you can also focus a bit more on intelligence to get the best crafting options possible. But in terms of like an ideal setup and distribution, we're going to go with 3 strength, 8 perception, 1 endurance, 3 charisma, 3 intelligence, 7 agility, and 3 into luck. Now, in terms of perks, you can do this in a couple different orders, but obviously you're going to want to start with Sneak, right? That's the whole focus of this build. So take Sneak at level 2. Once you hit level 3, you're going to probably want to invest in Ninja. That's going to give you that sneak damage multiplier, which is even higher for melee attacks. After you get the Ninja perk, I would recommend picking up Rifleman. That's going to give you more damage with non-automatic rifles. Next up, we're going to pick the Lone Wanderer perk just to increase our overall damage and damage reduction. You do still get an option for a companion on this build, which we'll talk about in just a minute. After that, Mr. Sandman, that's a great perk to get. Of course, Sniper, Bloody Mess, and then a few kind of optional ones you can spread out throughout here. Locksmith, obviously, to get a better chance of opening locked containers, and then Armorer to give you some more mod options for your armor. But that just covers about the first 10 levels or so. From there, you'll mostly just be upgrading those first 10 that we mentioned. Now, I do have a full written guide linked down below, and that'll give you the perk progression all the way up to level 50, including some more unique perks that you'll want to pick up along the way. So make sure you check out the written guide for the full list of perks, level 1 to 50. Let's talk about weapons and armor next. Now, early on, you're not going to have a ton of options for weapons. Probably the ones that you want the most early on, just a pipe pistol, hunting rifle, and then some type of knife for melee combat. With a pipe pistol, you can use a silencer for medium range, your hunting rifle for long range, and then the knife for melee kills, obviously. Then as soon as possible, you want to work on the railroad quest line to get Deliverer, and then start to travel southwest to Vault 81. Again, as soon as possible, because that will give you access to the Overseer's Guardian Rifle. These are 2 of the best upgrades that you can get early on that will make a huge difference in terms of your combat capability. So in terms of those weapons, the Overseer's Guardian Rifle is amazing. This is a special combat rifle that actually fires 2 bullets that you can modify and use this all the way up to level 50 as you want. And then once you get to, the absolute end game, higher levels, you could swap this over to a Gauss rifle if you want for even more damage. Now, some of the mod options I would recommend here, the 308 receiver is going to be the best damage per shot, especially for sniping. The long ported barrel, that's going to improve your range, recoil, control, and accuracy. You want to pick up the marksman stock for a little bit better stability, better recoil management for those long shots. For magazine, pick up the large quick eject mag. Faster reloads on this one, plus a bigger mag, obviously, for extended fights. For the sights on this one, you can just do a medium night vision scope, and then just make sure to pick up a suppressor muzzle. As we said, you can start with a pipe rifle or hunting rifle, eventually, a combat rifle or something like that. But then the Overseer's Guardian, definitely the way to go. Now for your backup weapon, your pistol, we want to pick up Deliverer. This is the silence pistol found from the Railroad questline, which we mentioned. This is going to be best for those sort of interior, inside building combat scenarios where things are a little bit tighter. You don't have the full range for your rifle. Pistols are actually very effective in stealth gameplay for sneak builds as well, especially when combined with perks like Gunslinger and Mr. Sandman, for example, which are going to increase that stealth damage quite a bit. For this one, in terms of mods, the Advanced Receiver is going to give you the most damage, so make sure to go with that one. The Extended Barrel to improve your range and accuracy, which is going to be important since Deliver does have low base range. For stock, pick up a Sharpshooter's Grip if you can for improved VATS accuracy and recoil. Magazine, just the large quick eject mag. For sights, something like glow sights is going to be fine. And then again, the suppressor muzzle, that's going to be the way to go for your Deliverer pistol. If you don't have this yet, it is okay. You can work towards it. Like we said, just pick up a pipe pistol or 10mm pistol at the start of the game. You can transition to a 44 pistol if you pick one of those up. But yeah, you should definitely work on getting the Deliverer as soon as possible. For your melee weapon, as we mentioned, some type of knife, ideally a stealth blade combat knife is going to be what you want to have access to eventually, just again for that bonus stealth damage while in melee range. In terms of armor on this build, your ultimate goal early on is going to be to get access to combat armor. This is going to give you the most sort of bang for your buck in terms of protection combined with a stealth build. In terms of armored mods, the best one you want to look for is obviously Shadowed to improve your stealth while in dark areas, along with Sleek, which increases your movement speed while sneaking. Muffled is going to be another great option to reduce your detection while sneaking. In terms of legendaries that you should look for, Chameleon has basically the same effect as a stealth boy. It allows you to go invisible while you sneak, so that's going to be the ideal armor legendary to get. It drops in chest, arms, and legs as well at higher levels, so keep an eye out for that one as you max out this build. In terms of the consumables we recommend for this build, obviously stim packs are going to be very helpful. Jet, if you want to slow down time, purified water, and Radaway, those are kind of your essential consumables to keep on hand. A lot of benefit on this build from either Psycho or Psycho Jet. This is going to give you a massive damage increase and damage reduction for a short time. That'll be really helpful in more dangerous fights where you're going against multiple targets at once and you need to eliminate everything as quick as possible. Eventually you can build a chemistry station so you can craft these at your home base if your special is high enough. Now in terms of companions, like I mentioned before, for a stealth and a sneak build, you want to get Dogmeat as your primary companion. This is going to actually enable you to use the Lone Wanderer perk as well, since Dogmeat doesn't really count against you for using that perk. This is why Dogmeat is considered one of the best companions overall for stealth builds. He basically ends up being a great distraction, helping you to pick off enemies from afar while he keeps them busy. And again, you get to still use Lone Wanderer, which is going to reduce your damage by a ton and increase your outgoing damage as well. But that'll wrap up our Fallout 4 stealth build. If you guys have any questions on this one, make sure again to check out the written guide. Link for that will be down below in the description and the pinned comment over there. We'll go over all the perks from level 1 to 50. We also have a leveling progression recommended for early, mid, and end game. All the recommended weapons, armor, special loadout, basically everything you need to build this on your own is there. So check out the link below. If you got anything out of this video at all, do me a huge favor and crush that like button so YouTube knows to share this video with others. It is much appreciated. And let me know down in the comments section, what is your favorite Fallout 4 build? Which one should I make next on the channel? And I'll see you around in the next video.